No one vehicle can do everything, but some can certainly do more than others. Like a vehicle with the space of a large SUV and the power of a supercar that can also swim.
You can always count on China to unveil bold, futuristic breakthroughs, but this time it's taking control of mobility itself. The country is quickly rising as a global powerhouse in engine and transportation innovation, with advancements that are stretching the limits of what was once thought possible. The speed of this progress is unmistakable, putting increasing pressure on the United States to keep up with China's fast-moving technological transformation. The momentum becomes immediately clear when you start looking at what's already entering the market. One of the most striking examples is China's BYD Yangwang U8, a vehicle that instantly rewrites expectations. Marketed as the world's first floating SUV, the Yangwang U8 doesn't just hint at innovation, it delivers it in a form that's both functional and surprisingly attainable. Built around an advanced hydraulic suspension system, the vehicle can raise or lower itself by up to 150 millimeters, giving it a commanding presence on the road and serious off-road adaptability. What makes this even more remarkable is its price point, hovering around $50,000, a figure that feels almost unreal given what it offers. The Yangwang U8 doesn't stop at appearance or stance. One of its most eye-catching capabilities is its ability to perform a tank turn, rotating a full 360 degrees while remaining completely stationary. It's a maneuver that looks dramatic, almost theatrical, but it also serves practical purposes in tight spaces or difficult terrain. Then comes the feature that truly sets it apart. When faced with flooding, the base model can float in water up to 1 meter deep, while the off-road variant can handle depths reaching 1.5 meters. In real emergency situations, such as being trapped on a flooded street, the Yangwang U8 automatically activates its emergency floating mode. The engine shuts off, the windows seal completely, air conditioning stays on, and the sunroof opens to maintain airflow. In this state, the vehicle can remain buoyant for up to 30 minutes and move slowly through water at about 3 kilometers per hour. It's not designed for recreational use, and using it for fun is strongly discouraged. Once the floating mode ends and the suspension retracts, the vehicle requires a full service inspection. Still, this level of built-in emergency capability sets a new standard for SUVs, blending safety, adaptability, and advanced engineering in a way that feels genuinely forward-looking. From personal vehicles, China's innovation push quickly expands into public transportation. One of the most visually striking developments is the introduction of an unmanned SkyTrain system. It doesn't fly like a jet, but its elevated design gives it an unmistakably futuristic presence. Operating on a monorail that stretches approximately 10.5 kilometers, this aerial train travels at speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour and can carry as many as 200 passengers at a time, performing the same role as a traditional train while floating above the city. What makes the SkyTrain even more impressive is how quickly it came to life. Construction of the monorail took just 7 months, roughly the same amount of time typically required to lay standard train tracks. Despite that rapid timeline, the system offers comparable costs, increased safety, fewer accidents, and a much smaller footprint. By lifting transit above ground level, it avoids traffic congestion entirely and frees up valuable space below for roads, parks, and urban development. It's not just a flashy concept, it's a practical rethinking of how cities can move people more efficiently. The shift toward aerial mobility becomes even more apparent with China's advances in autonomous flight. One of the most notable breakthroughs in this area is the EHang 216S, a fully autonomous passenger drone developed for urban transportation. Designed for short to medium distance travel, the EHang 216S uses 8 pairs of electric rotors and can carry 2 passengers at a time. Its electric propulsion system makes it quieter and more environmentally friendly than traditional helicopters, allowing it to operate comfortably in dense city environments. What truly defines the EHang 216S is its complete autonomy. There is no pilot on board. The flight control system manages takeoff, navigation, and landing entirely on its own. Safety is built into every layer, with systems capable of ensuring a safe landing even if one rotor fails. With a top speed of 130 kilometers per hour and an operational ceiling of 3,000 meters, the EHang 216S feels less like an experiment and more like a preview of how people may soon move above city streets as easily as they do on them. Luxury electric vehicles are also being pushed into new territory. NIO's ET97 sedan demonstrates how innovation can be both practical and unexpected. One of its most talked about features is its ability to shake snow off its roof using an advanced chassis and hydraulic suspension system. By swaying side to side, the car clears snow without any human effort, though drivers are advised to secure loose items inside before activating the feature. Beyond that unique capability, the ET97 represents the upper tier of electric luxury. It features a dual-motor drivetrain, a massive 120 kilowatt-hour battery, and ultra-fast charging that can deliver usable range in just 5 minutes. Priced around $110,000, it's designed for buyers who want cutting-edge technology wrapped in elegance, performance, and status. From cars and trains, the narrative moves into territory that once felt purely fictional. The Lazareth LMV 496 is a striking example of how far personal mobility concepts are being pushed. Designed by French engineer Ludovic Lazareth, this vehicle operates as a high-performance electric motorcycle on the ground, offering a range of about 60 miles. But with the flip of a switch, it transforms into a flying machine. 4 kerosene-powered jet turbines embedded in the wheel hubs tilt downward, generating a combined 1,300 horsepower and lifting the bike into the air for short flights lasting up to 10 minutes. Produced in limited numbers and priced around $500,000, the LMV 496 is less about mass adoption and more about proving what's possible. China's own vision of flying cars takes a more modular and autonomous approach. GAC's Gove flying car consists of a 4-wheeled electric chassis topped with a detachable single-passenger drone capsule equipped with 6 folding blades. The transition between driving and flying happens seamlessly and autonomously. Inside, users simply enter their destination using a tablet interface. Even more impressively, the vehicle can navigate to a recharging station mid-flight, reducing downtime and making the experience feel effortless. On the road, the chassis behaves like a conventional electric vehicle, smoothly navigating urban streets. The idea of personal flight continues with the Flyer, an electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft designed to help people escape gridlocked cities. While regulations for personal eVTOLs are still evolving, the Flyer offers a glimpse into a future where commuting involves lifting off rather than sitting in traffic. Equipped with intuitive controls and advanced safety systems, it's designed to be accessible even to first-time flyers, turning the daily commute into something far more exhilarating. Back on the ground, autonomy takes center stage with Zoox's Robotaxi. Developed by an Amazon subsidiary, this electric vehicle features a symmetrical design that allows it to drive in either direction without turning around. Inside, the cabin seats 4 passengers in a face-to-face layout, creating a more social experience than traditional taxis. Packed with sensors including LiDAR, cameras, and radar, the vehicle maintains constant awareness of its surroundings. It can reach speeds of up to 75 miles per hour and operate for as long as 16 hours on a single charge. Rather than selling vehicles to individuals, Zoox is focused on building an autonomous ride-hailing service, reshaping how urban transportation might function. Urban mobility continues to diversify with smaller, more flexible solutions. The Raptor, developed by a Japanese company, is a 3-wheeled electric platform made up of 2 detachable components. Powered by a 48-volt battery, it can reach speeds of 30 kilometers per hour and travel up to 40 kilometers on a single charge. Classified as a motor-assisted vehicle, it requires a driver's license and is envisioned not just as transport, but as a platform for new business models and cultural shifts in how cities move. Robotics enters the picture with Ridroid Kangaroo, developed by engineers from the University of Tokyo. This compact robot can follow its owner, carry groceries, and then transform into a rideable scooter with a simple command. In vehicle mode, it reaches speeds of up to 10 kilometers per hour and uses advanced mapping, positioning, and environment recognition systems to navigate safely. Manual controls are available, but in emergencies, the robot can take over to prevent collisions. Though still in development, it hints at a future where personal robots double as everyday transportation. Flying cars return again with the XPeng X3, a VTOL vehicle featuring an 8-rotor system and weighing nearly 2 tons. It operates like a standard car on the road, then transitions into flight mode for aerial travel. Capable of reaching speeds of 130 kilometers per hour and staying airborne for around 35 minutes, the X3 includes a unique recharging system where the ground module can recharge the air module. Inside, 2 passengers enjoy a wide panoramic view, blending electric vehicle comfort with the thrill of flight. Emergency response and personal aviation intersect with the Jump Aero JA-1. This compact eVTOL aircraft is designed for speed, efficiency, and quiet electric operation. Whether responding to emergencies or navigating challenging environments where traditional vehicles struggle, the JA-1 emphasizes intuitive controls and strong safety features, pointing toward a future where rapid aerial response becomes more accessible. The Shane electric concept car takes a radically different approach. Developed by Shane Shen, the creator of the original hoverboard, this 2-wheeled electric vehicle may look toy-like at first, but it's designed to carry 5 adults. Its stability comes from an adaptive center of gravity that shifts to counter acceleration and braking forces, delivering safety comparable to a conventional 4-wheeled car, while offering a completely new driving experience. For pedestrian-focused mobility, Toyota's Concept iWalk presents a compact AI-driven solution. This 3-wheeled device is designed for short-distance urban travel, controlled via a joystick that lowers the skill barrier for users of all ages, including seniors. As speed increases, the iWalk automatically adjusts its wheelbase for stability. With a range of up to 20 kilometers and autonomous capabilities, it offers a safe and effortless way to move through crowded spaces. Honda's Moto Compacto brings things back down to simplicity. This lightweight, foldable electric scooter is designed for short urban trips, offering a top speed of 24 kilometers per hour and a range of 19 kilometers. Weighing just under 19 kilograms and priced around $1,000, it's meant for convenience, fun, and easy portability rather than heavy-duty performance. Motorcycles themselves are being reimagined through concepts like the Yamaha Motoroid. This AI-integrated motorcycle can recognize its rider, maintain balance autonomously, respond to gestures, and even engage in non-verbal communication. With facial recognition, movement tracking, and projected information displays, the Motoroid transforms the motorcycle into something closer to an intelligent companion. Honda extends this vision with its Uni-One extended reality mobility system, blending augmented and virtual reality to reshape how drivers and passengers interact with vehicles. From real-time AR navigation displays to VR training simulations and in-car entertainment, the system prioritizes safety, engagement, and a more immersive driving experience. Water-based transportation is evolving too, with the hydrofoil jet ski Flyway. Developed by Slovenian engineer David Vukovic, this electric watercraft uses hydrofoils to lift itself above the water, reducing drag and increasing efficiency. Capable of reaching speeds up to 88 kilometers per hour and traveling up to 100 kilometers on a single charge, it operates nearly silently and without emissions, combining excitement with sustainability. Personal micromobility reaches an extreme with the InMotion V14 electric unicycle. Compact and minimalist, it can reach speeds of up to 110 kilometers per hour and handles steep inclines, offering an exhilarating yet efficient alternative to traditional bikes and scooters. Autonomous transportation continues with Origo's self-driving pods. Designed for passengers, cargo, and even mobile retail, these electric vehicles use advanced sensors and AI to navigate complex routes in various weather conditions. Their ability to integrate with existing infrastructure allows for rapid deployment without major changes to city layouts. Even emergency vehicles are evolving. The Rosenbauer RT hybrid fire truck represents a major step forward in firefighting technology. Equipped with high-voltage energy storage, it can operate on electric power at emergency scenes, reducing noise and emissions while maintaining full functionality. Its design reflects modern challenges such as urban density and climate change, setting new standards for efficiency and adaptability. As all these innovations continue to emerge, one thing becomes clear: transportation is no longer confined to roads or defined by a single form. It's expanding upward, outward, and inward, blending autonomy, electrification, and intelligent design. China continues to push forward at remarkable speed, while other nations race to innovate in their own ways. Together, these breakthroughs are shaping the future of how people move, turning ideas that once felt impossible into everyday reality, and setting the stage for a world where the journey itself is being completely redefined.